Yo, what up, people? We back. We are back in live action. So yeah, still going through the corona right now. It's still locked down. So we're in April right now. So we got about another 30 days of this here in New York City. And every city's a little different, but in New York, we're good. I'm in the house, got my gloves. I just took my mask off just because I'm in the house. So I'm not really worried too much about that. So don't worry about it. I'm staying as safe as possible. But I got some things to check on. We got the Jaguar project that is a little on hold because of everything going on, so I can't get the car shipped to where it needs to get shipped to give me another estimate. I'm trying to get the right estimate before I pick a location to start helping me restore my Jaguar. I'll show you guys a quick walk around of it in the video in the back end. But in the meantime, what I wanted to start doing is I've been getting a lot of requests. Some people have been asking me for like financial tips and things they could do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding that to our video. So this way, anyone who is trying to get some financial advice, things like that, I can help. If you guys don't know, this is what I do. If you check in the link, to my website and stuff like that, you'll get a chance to learn a little bit more about that. So what I've been asked was what to do with the stimulus check. Say, Chris, I got the stimulus check coming. What should I do with it, right? For those of you that got it, right? Those of you that got it, that you got a direct deposit, that means you got your check. If you didn't get a direct deposit, that means you're not seeing your check until end of May, for some of you guys, the beginning of June. So I think it's gonna be pretty tight for some people. But what should you do with that money, right? If you were taking the time to grow your savings accounts and things of that nature, you're gonna find out that this 30 days off has been great for some people, right? So some people have been blessed to save money. They pushed back some payments of some stuff. They got some other stuff opened up. So they've been just playing around with a few things and they've been trying to figure out what's the next step. So they got $2,400, $3,500, whatever. So here's what I would say to do for those people who just got their stimulus checks and they're trying to figure out how to spend it. So the first thing I would do is I would start by putting aside $1,500 if you're able to. The goal should always be having an emergency fund, right? So the first thing I would do is see how's your emergency fund. So if your emergency fund is good, so if you have at least $1,500 put aside in case of an emergency, good. You don't have to put your stimulus money there. You can, go on to the next area. The next thing I would look at is your monthly lifestyle expenses. So right now, you have rent, car note, life insurance, car insurance, cell phone bill, things like that. You have all these bills, right? So let's say your bills are $2,000 a month. Let's just say those are your bills, right? So if your bills are about $2,000 a month, then you can take a look, depending on the amount that you got, right? You say, well, $2,000, that's my lifestyle expenses. my hair, food, things of that nature. So we're just playing with this number. So if that's the case and you receive, let's say $2,400 and you're still working, for those of you still working, right? You still have a check coming in. I would take the 2,000 of that 24 and I would put that on top of the $1,500 that you put there for your month. So you just have 1 month of lifestyle expenses put aside. So now you know that should something else happen, you have at least 1 month of your bills covered. Should your job decide they're no longer paying you, should something else happen, you're good, right? Now, the goal would be to get to 90 days, right? So even if you are already saving, you want to get to 90 days. And obviously I have a full breakdown of this, my 6-figure secret checklist, like so on my website, you guys could check that. But the idea of it is you want to make sure that you are positioning yourself to have an emergency fund. Next thing is at least 90 days of lifestyle expenses. So not just bills, lifestyle expenses. I want to make sure that you guys remember that. It's a big difference, okay? So we want to focus in on that because right now it's just about saying, people's like, I want to invest it here. Yeah, but let's play it smart and see how long this is going to last. So you want to make sure that you at least have some money put aside in case something changes with your job, things of that nature. Now, let's say you don't have a job. Then I will be focusing on paying my bills. Okay? Don't get cute. Don't get, pay your bills. If there's some extra, put it in an emergency fund. I always try to say your number one investment is you. So before you go invest in the stock market and trying to do all that stuff, can you check to make sure that you have some money put aside in that savings account, in that emergency account? Because what's the point in putting money into an account that you're going to have to draw the money out of a week from now because you don't have anything to pay anything, right? So that would be that. And in the example I just gave, there was about $400 left over. So same thing, I would be putting that $400 as towards the fourth month. The idea of it is that, you know, if you have debt, I always try to say, get to 90 days, get to 3 months of lifestyle expenses, and then start focusing, you know, a good amount of what you were putting aside into paying off at least one card, then save another 3 months, then pay off another card, so that's kind of my system. Like, get 3 months of money in your pocket, then focus on paying off a card. 3 months, pay off a card. 3 months, pay off a card. Because for me, looking at how cash flow is for people, you know, I've seen too many people pay off credit cards and then end up having to use the same credit cards because they didn't have any cash. So it's better to do it that way because it's smarter. It protects you and your family, and because it's your lifestyle expenses, should you lose your job, you really don't have to use the credit card, and you can continue to make the payments on the credit card that you established in those savings, right? So if you said you were gonna, if the minimum payment on the credit card was $100, but in your estimation for lifestyle expenses, you wanted to put down $250. Well, guess what? Now there's $250 that's already been allocated for that, and you don't need anything, you know, new to it. So just wanted to share that with you guys. That's what I would do with the stimulus checks if I were some of you. If you guys got questions, if you got like that type of content, just let me know and I will put that stuff down for you. I'm gonna show you guys a quick walk around of the Jaguar that we're waiting to restore, but that's gonna be our project. You guys are gonna get to be a part of it with me. So look forward to seeing you guys to the next video. Like, share, subscribe. Be safe out there wherever you are in the world. Get your mask, get your gloves, get your Lysol. Be safe, people. And I'm out. See you in the next video.